This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kick-off in the first leg. Stay right here. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live from Munich on EA TV. Well, I can tell you the atmosphere is really starting to build up here in Munich ahead of kick-off time. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And now things get really exciting on the UEFA Champions League front. We're at the semi-final stage, and what we have coming up is the first leg. It is Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
It could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayot Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and 2 wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
This should be very enjoyable. It's Bayern who get things going. Serge Gnabry. Tah. Upamecano. There to win it back. Could be threatening. Good work from PSG to win it back. Mint. Who can he pick out? And there the move ends for now. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
Luis Diaz. And it's a quality pass. And a crucial intervention inside the box. Harry Kane. And nothing comes of this attack. Space afforded PSG. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, it's impossible to escape the conclusion that Harry Kane is just a thorough professional. What do you anticipate seeing from him today?
Well, is there a better striker of the ball from distance? He really does hit it with such power and accuracy, and I'm sure we're going to see that again today.
Composed and patient passing. Vitor Ferreira. Interesting pass. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
And I suppose a booking was inevitable.
Yeah, he couldn't let that go, could he?
Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Well, he didn't miss by a huge margin, did he? Kane. And a timely intervention. Ferreira. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Harry Kane slips it through. In it goes! The first goal in this semi-final. And how important could that turn out to be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Underway once more, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Willian Bacho. It did look on for them, but not to be. Warren Zaire-Emery. Now with Vitinha. Oh, moving it nicely. Great challenge, but the threat is still there. Plenty of support here. Ned. Oh, it still needs clearing. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Joshua Kimmich. Oh, that's a clever ball. Just the challenge that was required. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Good through ball. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. They could level it. Reading it well. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Kane. A real opening now. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage. underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Neves. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And electing to book in for that.
He's earned that with a clumsy challenge.
Oh, this looks useful. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Kimmich. Olise. Great vision from Harry Kane. Set through! Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
On to Zabani. Throw in here for PSG. João Neves. On to Vitinha. Trying to tee it up. Comes to absolutely nothing. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, could be! In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So back underway here, and Bayern Munich handing out a very harsh lesson. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come.
It's a case of just getting it away in those situations.
Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. Could still be dangerous. Promising passage, but came to nothing. João Neves. Oh, that's a really good run. Knew he had to win the ball. Corner given to PSG. Trying to deliver it accurately. Alphonso Davies. And strong play here. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Joshua Kimmich. And Diaz has it. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Upamecano. And Diaz has it. Joshua Kimmich. And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. Well, we've seen more than a glimpse of what Luis Diaz is all about in this match so far.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, his movement, his goals. What a good performance. And he's not finished just yet.
Well, they get the ball rolling again. Second half underway here, and PSG really need to lift themselves. Untidy on the ball. Olise. Gnabry with it. Konrad Laimer. Luis Diaz. Serge Gnabry. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Oh, he'll take it on. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Substitution it is for PSG. Well, they fancy a short one. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, that should have been a really threatening moment.
Plenty of support here. This is an excellent run. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Tar. And Upamecano. Joshua Kimmich. Moving the ball well here. Michael Olise. Laimer on the ball. Upamecano. And goes for goal! And pushed onto the bar! Ball finally in his grasp.
Yeah, but that first save was superb. He had no right to stop that, really.
And suddenly on the front foot. Dembele. Outrageously skillful.
Great bit of play, wasn't it?
Vitor Ferreira. Oh, that's splendid play. Takes it on. Splendid block. Luis Diaz. Now Harry Kane. Teasing ball in. Ball lost by Bayern. João Neves. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Intelligent ball. Now with Kvaratskhelia. Well, failure to keep the ball there by Paris Saint-Germain. And passing it through. Good looking move. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Minge. Now with Vitinha. And possibilities here. Chance for Dembele. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Joshua Kimmich. Looking for the final pass that will open things up.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Showing real defensive commitment. Kvaratskhelia. On to Vitinha. Neves. Now with Vitinha. Promising pass. And he read it well defensively. And threading it through. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. The referee has a decision to make. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
PSG have been readying two substitutes, and now both will come on. And a clever piece of defending. Joshua Kimmich. Upamecano. Jonathan Tah has it. Upamecano. Out of play for a Bayern throw-in. Konrad Laimer. And Kimmich. Decent idea. It did look on for them, but not to be. Fabian. Dembele on the ball. Fabian. Oh, useful ball. And snuffed out the danger immediately.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Could catch them on the break. They just can't get on the ball. Upamecano. Michael Olise. Now Harry Kane. Luis Diaz. Alphonso Davies. Harry Kane. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Referee intervening. And it is a second yellow. He's off.
Well, you could sense it coming, couldn't you? It's a really silly challenge.
Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the
Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Luis Diaz. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Dembele, able to skip past his man. Oh, genuine chance. What an important piece of defending. It's a substitution for Bayern. Playing it in. Nervy clearance. Hakimi. Oh, still up for grabs. And foiled by the post. Neves. And Fabian. Marquinhos. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Jamal Musiala. It's with Guerrero. Jamal Musiala. Excellent strike! Off the post and back in play. And so the referee blows for full time, and Bayern have the lead after 90 minutes.
Well, that was a top-quality performance. They were sharp in attack, they passed it with purpose, and they closed the ball down really quickly. This display gives them 1 foot firmly in the final.
The one man who was masterful out there was Luis Diaz, and as ever, keen to get your take.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.